Happy Friday from a very sweaty Ems adventure.
Rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector. Rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector.
I am in the College Valley. What an absolutely stunning morning. It did say that visibility was going to be poor on the top, but it's looking pretty good at the minute. So I am heading up, up onto West Hill. That one at the back, up there. And it looks down onto Bizzle. So yeah. Bottom, down there you can see Great Heather. And then further along, Cuddystone Hall. And this is Black Hag Rig. Right along to, and you can just see behind those trees there's a little bit of a cloud inversion in that next valley. And then here is the Shill. That's the Shill. So quiet. It's beautiful. All I can hear is the grouse laughing and my heart pounding as I climb this hill. I'm on a little bit of flat at the minute, and then I've got a big climb behind me there. So beautiful. As per usual, my navigational skills are spot on. Well, not really. So I was looking for a quad track. I saw one when I passed Dunsdale House, and I thought, oh, there must be one further on. So I followed the woodland down here, along the ridge here, and then got to a fence line and followed the fence line up through bogs and hills and all sorts, but there is the ever so faint quad track up onto Braydon Crags and West Hill. So I'm heading up there after a little drink of juice. I'm coming up the northwest side of Cheviot up to Braydon Crags, and then hopefully I'm going to head over to Mid Hill and then Bellyside Hill and go down the ridge there. It's boiling today. There's not a breath of wind, and I haven't seen anybody yet, which I just find bizarre on a beautiful day like this. Friday afternoon, I thought everybody would be out in the Cheviot, but obviously people are working, so yeah, I've taken a half day and I'm gonna work at the weekend to make up for it, so yeah, flexible hours, it's great stuff. Literally cannot hear anything. Not a thing. It's like a summer's day. What's going on? Does this mean we're going to have a terrible cold snap? So I've looked at the history of this, and one of the planes, one of the RAF planes went down on this side. So I don't know if I'll be able to find the wreckage, because it'll be hellish boggy up there. Up here, but we'll have a look and see. But there's a lovely story attached to it about the shepherd saving the men and the dog Sheila, which I shall tell you about it later on. Ta-ta for now. I don't know if I've said this, but I'll say it again. I love these hills and I will never tire of them. Nearly at the top, but look what's coming. Look at the cloud coming over the hills. Look at that. That is going to engulf me soon. It's literally moving pretty darn quick.
The afterglow of this daily war, I need so much more than just holy water. The wind is roaring my heavy song. It's been way too long since I almost caught her.
So there's Orcup Cairn in the distance. On the tops of Cheviot, and I'm on Braydon Crags on West Hill, and look, oh, it's just still going. Sorry, that's the sound of my stove. Look at that.
Maybe let me lay here a while until the day moves over.
At 13:15 hours on the 16th of December 1944, while gaining height, the US Army B-17 Flying Fortress struck the top of West Hill on the northwest side of Cheviot, narrowly missing a rocky outcrop known as Braydon Crag. 2 pilots were sadly killed, but 7 others survived. 2 shepherds, John Dagg and Frank Moscrop, heard the explosion and ploughing noise on the hill. John's collie Sheila set off looking for the airmen and found 4 huddled together in a peat bog. Despite warnings that the bombs they were carrying could explode, the other shepherd, Frank, went into the plane but couldn't find the other three. Unbeknown to them, the three others had found their way down to Mount Hooley. An hour later, when they were safe, the bombs of the fortress finally exploded. The blast was so loud it shattered windows in a neighbouring house. Several weeks after the crash, John and Frank were awarded the British Empire Medal for Bravery, and Sheila the collie dog was awarded the Dickon Medal. On the 20th of September 2006, George Kyle, the pilot from the B-17, died in his home at Fort Lauderdale, aged 82. Before his passing, George had expressed that his ashes to be scattered across the site of the crash. So on the 4th of October 2006, George's daughter, his long-term friend and the son of the B-17 co-pilot were taken by helicopter to Braydon Crags, and his final wish was granted.
I see wheels fall down this silent siren's call. You found a loss. How do I break down these walls?
The track. A very faint track from Braydon Crags. So the wreckage, the plane wreckage is over there. And I've come across some horrific peat bogs, deep sinkholes, but look, that cloud inversion is still there. It's nearly 3 o'clock and I'm hoping I can get over to Bellyside Hill before she gets dark. Have the best day. Just lush. It's a killer. This bit. It's actually worse than climbing the hill earlier, the 700 and odd metres, which was literally a vertical climb from the bottom. But what a day, man. I know I keep saying it, but it's just how lucky to get that bad boy. Just at the top of the Bizzle. The Bizzle's down there. Still got the cloud inversion. Had this bad boy with me since 11ish, 12ish maybe, it's 11, half 12. I've not really kept an eye on the time, but the moon is up and El Sunshine is going to bed. So I'm hoping to get to Bellyside Hill before she gets dark. Oh, it's tough going across here. Anybody that's done Braydon Crags from the valley floor and then across Cheviot to Bellyside, sorry, to Bellyside, that's where I'm heading for, via Bizzle Crags, knows how tough. I've got a little break here of some nice tufty grass, but it's just literally been the dark brown. You can see that those are all like the peat bogs. Just amazing. Oh my god, I am so happy, so happy to be out in the hills. I know I like to be out in all weathers, but you can't beat a nice day, can you? And I'm sure everybody will agree, you can't beat a nice day. Look, I'm literally sweating buckets. It's just been warm all day, beautiful and warm, clear sky above the clouds. It's the first time I've it's the first time I've had a cloud inversion like that. I've had them in the morning when I've been camping in this area, but never had anything like that. I don't know if the camera might not pick it up, but I could literally see the hills in Scotland peeking out through the top of the clouds. So yeah, very low clouds. So the weather forecast was right, low clouds. But when I got here, I was like, no, I think you got it wrong there, matey, Mr. Weatherman. Right, I'm going to stop yakking because I need to get down. I'd love, love, love to stay up here for the sunset, but it's so boggy and so difficult to navigate down in the dark. So I'm not going to risk having to call the big boys out. So catch you soon. Is Braydon Crags, and I'm just finding Bellyside Hill. I should be there in a second and then heading down, but I can see the sea. Oh my gosh, it's so clear it's never going to pick it up, but I'll try and zoom in. You can see Holy Island. Nah, it's not picking it up, but I can see it. In this cloud, it's just been sat, and now it's starting to move a little bit faster over. Sorry I keep showing you this, but it's just incredible. I feel like I'm on top of the world. So this is Cheviot terrain on the top. This is actually quite sturdy because there's a lot of grass, and you tend to just stay on the tufty grass like this, but yeah, it's all like peat bogs, but this is a welcome break to have this bad boy. Right, Bellyside is just over there, so I'm gonna head just to the ridge and see, because if I go down that one it'll take us longer. So I have just come down Bellyside Hill. I'm about halfway down and I've just timed it nicely. I think it's about 4:45. It's so peaceful. Haven't seen a single soul all day. Over there we have got Preston Hill, and then there's Coldburn Hill, and then there is Harlow, and behind Harlow you've got Easter and Wester Towes, Newton Tow, and then Yevron, but you can't see Yevron Bell from here. And then across the other side of the valley is the ones I said earlier, Great Heather, Black Hag Rig, and straight across there is the Shill, and up in between here and the Shill you can walk up and get to the So I'm nearly down. I will just leave it here for now and maybe take a couple of little river shots when I get back to the car. Thank you so much for watching. Happy weekend for everybody. Back to the car. Oh, that was delightful.